but not what to do from Marvin, and we learned a little bit about what to do from Colin. And in both cases, both of these gentlemen are very good at presenting themselves, even if it's in a bad light. And they're very good at using their voices correctly, but not everyone who goes to an interview can do that. It is a skill that can be learned if you don't possess it naturally. So on that note, I would like to take this time to introduce an increasingly familiar face on Canadian stage and television screens. That is Mr. Richard Stewart. Richard is a performing arts professional and trainer, teacher. And Richard will now give us a few pointers on using our voices correctly. So Richard, come on up.
All right, yes, give me a hand.
Hello. Hi. So as mentioned, my name is Richard Stewart. I'm an actor. I'm also a voice teacher and educator. And I'll be talking a little bit tonight about how we can utilize our voices and our bodies in an interview type situation to better present ourselves. One of the things that struck me about the conversation was about how multi-talented and multifaceted we all are as individuals. And you know, we potentially could have 3 or 4 different careers. So how do we leverage all of that talent? How do we present ourselves in an interview or in a professional environment, or anywhere there may be an opportunity for us to sort of represent ourselves in any capacity? Well, we do it through a number of different ways. First of all, is communication. Our voice, our body language, our speech, our diction, our choice of words, our language. All of those things pull together to make our messaging. That's what I'm going to talk about. So, but we're not going to talk, we're going to actually experience what I'm talking about. And everybody stand on your feet for a quick second. We're going to move out of our comfort zones. That's all I'm talking about. Now, in the voice world, we often work in bare feet or in socks. So I'm going to take off my shoes. And you can too, if you feel so inclined. This helps to get us grounded. So, just to have a frame of reference as to where your voice is right now, repeat after me this simple phrase. A funny thing happened on the way to my new career.
A funny thing happened on the way to my career.
I got sidetracked by life. But not to worry. Me and life. We're working it out. So once again, a funny thing happened on the way to my new career. I got sidetracked by life. But not to worry. Me and life. We're working it out. So, how did that feel?
Awesome.
Cool. Any other feedback?
Better the second time.
Uh-huh. Okay. What was different the second time?
How anticipated.
I believe.
Oh, you believe. There you go. That's the start, brother. So, I'm going to invite a couple of us to release our hands to our sides. Unfold our hands here. And get more comfortable in our bodies. I'm going to ask you to do a little unconventional thing, but familiar. I'm going to ask you to put your weight onto your right foot. Lift your left foot up, over, and you're going to sumo stomp down. So you may need to give yourself a bit of room. Alright? Give yourself a bit of room. Right, so we're going to come over to our left foot. Lift our right foot up, over, down. Good. Now place your hands on your knees. And you're just going to do a little stretch in your back. You ever see cat stretch? So just arch your back and release. Arch your back and release. Arch your back and release. Now the reason we're doing this is because your voice is actually a physical thing. Good. And now gently begin to rotate your spine from the base of your spine all the way around so that you're going to be looking up at the ceiling. Now, key thing to doing this is breathing. So keep breathing. Good. And the other way. Good.
D-sumo.
Yes, D-sumo. So, make sure you have a bit of elbow room. You're going to gently raise your hands above your head like this. Breathing in. Just float up onto your tippy toes as if a cloud is puffed up underneath your arms. And you're going to let the rain bring you back down to earth. Inhale once again. And believe, up you go. And back down to earth. And inhaling once again. Up. Bringing yourself back down to earth. Good. Now clasp your hands gently in front of you, right by your belly button. And as if you had sand in your hands, begin to shake out the sand. Now the important thing as you're doing this is to allow your awareness to settle onto your breath. What's happening with your breathing? Good. Alright, things are beginning to loosen up. See if you can relax your jaw. Good. See if you can become aware of how your tongue is in your mouth, in your jaw. Good. Change positions. Is that different or new? It is, isn't it? Absolutely. Completely different relationship. Now exaggerate. Yeah. Exaggerate your breathing just a little bit so you can actually hear what's happening. Good. And allow the sand to gently peter out. Excellent. Place your hands to your side. Now gently rotating your hips like this. Cause your arms. Good. To flop around, just make contact with the back of your body. Now once again, you can have a myriad of experiences with this action, as simple as it is. Try leading from your hands. See what happens. Ah, very different, isn't it? Try leading from your pelvis. Very different. Now, allowing your knees to bend up and down. And as your arms come around and make contact with your kidneys in the back, allow yourself a gentle exhale. Good. Now allow that to gently dissipate. Good. Excellent. Place your hand at the back of your skull. Just gently press. Breathe. Good. Take your left hand, place on your forehead. Just gently press. Head into your hand, hand into head. Breathe. Release that. Place your right hand beside your face. Gently press in. Breathe. Good. Left hand beside your face. Right here, right here. There you go. Gently press in. Breathe. Release that. Place your hand behind your head once again. This time you're going to release your head back into your hand. Good. And put your hand, put your head back on top of your skull. Good. Put your left hand in front of you and let your skull release into your hand. Breathe. Breathe into your belly. Breathe into your back. Breathe into your pelvis. Good. Now with your left hand, put your head back on top of your body. Excellent. Take your right hand, reach it up over your left. And gently stretch over to the right. Good. You can let your left hand hang, or you can actually stretch it out a little bit, intensify the stretch. Breathe. Breathe that experience. Good. The moment you're going to slide your hand off and let your skull float up towards the ceiling, back on top of your body. Good. Take your left hand up over on the side. Enjoy that stretch. Tune into those muscles in your neck that are opening and releasing, and breathe. Good. The moment you can let your left hand slide float back up to the ceiling. Excellent. Now gently take your hands right here. Just begin to massage down the side of your face, your jaw. And spend some time in your cheekbones, rubbing and massaging. And what you may notice is there's a lot of tension in your face. It may actually be sore. It may actually hurt a little bit. These muscles get used an awful lot, but they don't receive much TLC. Right? We take them for granted. Massage down a little bit. And in our Canadian culture, we tense our jaws an awful lot. And along with our jaws, we tense our tongues an awful lot. Sometimes it can make it difficult to clearly articulate our words, get a message across. Good. Just check that out now. And allow yourself some sound. Badaga. Badaga, badaga. Katata. Badaga. Badaga, badaga. Ri. Pre. Bra. Ro. Cha. Chi. Ku. Cha. Ting. Ti. Wo. Ya. Sio. Tia. Good. Excellent. Now, a funny thing happened on the way to my new career. I got sidetracked by life. But not to worry. Me and life. We're working it out. Any difference? Yeah. Imagine that. That was maybe, what, 7 minutes?
Yeah.
Of a few vocal exercises and drawing our awareness to our bodies and the potential in our voices. And the effect in the room was profound. All of a sudden, the room was full of vibration and resonance. You were all alive, your voices were coming out, and we could hear what you had to say. That's the potential of voice work. In an interview situation, that can have huge ramifications. Especially if you combine that with body language. How much time do we have left?